What's up, everybody? We're working through some technical difficulties on our end, but I think that we're live now with you guys. So we'll see. If you're in the room here, say what's up. Hop on the chat, say hello. Let us know where you're coming from, and let me know if you guys can hear us okay. And we'll get started here in a few minutes. There you go, Miranda. What's up? Yes, fantastic. Thank you for that. Love it. Hey, Miranda, while you're there, I'm going to walk out of the room and make sure the mic on these headphones is working. And you should still be able to hear me the exact same now that I'm here and we're not using that mic. Can you let me know if there's like any change in that? That's like our mic test. Dal, what's up, brother? Good morning. Cool. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Awesome. Thanks, Miranda. Mr. Norby, what's up, brother? Hey, Megan. Good. Thank you for that feedback. Fantastic. We'll get started here in a couple minutes, guys. Just gonna hang out and see who's all coming in the room. Give people a few minutes. We tried to set this up to schedule, and it didn't just automatically start. So I don't know if like some other people are in another room and we're over here, and so we're gonna wait for a few minutes and see how this all shakes out, and then we'll get going. Leslie, what's up? Good morning. And it's almost afternoon, like it's afternoon for some of us, I suppose. Good afternoon, good morning, hello. Hey, what's up, Caitlin? Thanks. Good to see you guys all here. And even though I can't see you, I can see your comments. So if you're here, say what's up, say hello. Miss seeing all of your smiles in person. Hey, what's up, Allie? Happy Friday to you as well. Guys, if you do want to follow along with some music today, click on that first link where you can open up Spotify in the playlist so you can follow along. I'll tell you when to hit play on that. Rachel, what's up? Frank, what's up, brother? How are you? Good seeing you guys. I got my Wednesday afternoon crew coming into class here on Friday afternoon. I love it. That's right, Rachel. Music. Got some beats lined up on the playlist. Cool. We'll give it a couple more minutes, get a few more people a few minutes to get going and get you guys all set up on your music. And we'll get going here. I want to thank Annika for coming down and setting up and being a body and being silly. We're gonna get moving here really soon. Hey, what's up, Amelia? Richard, are you practicing? I thought you were working today, dude. Taking a little lunch break? Yoga at the office? Hey, Bella, what's up? How are you? Good seeing you. Awesome. About another minute, guys, and we'll get going. So make sure you got your mats. If you guys need props or anything, you might want a couple blocks, whatever you have for blocks today at home. So that might be, a couple water bottles, a couple cans, some stilts, tea mugs, coffee mugs, small children. Although those might move and run around on you, so I'm not quite sure how reliable small children are for you, but hey, what's up, Heidi? How are you? Good seeing you. All right, friends. Well, let's get going. We're gonna start. Just want to talk to you guys for a minute, kind of about what's been going on in my life with some of these transitions that have been happening right now with all of us in our lives, and just how everything is so crazy. And these transitions they're like the seams that connect these pieces of our practice, these pieces of our lives. And I find myself always trying to rush on to the next thing, whether that's the next pose or the next big thing in my life. But what I'm trying to consider is what happens if we meet these transitions with as much intention, with as much grace, and as much acceptance as that destination point. So that's something I want you guys to hold on to during your practice today. And we'll get started in child's pose. So find your child's pose. What works for you? And if you want to hit play actually right now before you go into child's pose, hit play on your playlist so we're all in sync and rhythm. And just start to find a place of peace and a place of calm. Maybe you rock your forehead back side to side along your mat, just kind of like a clean of the slate. So you can start to come into this present moment this time here on your mat. And start to deepen into your breath. Find Ujjayi breathing. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations through your nose as you create a constriction in the back of your throat. What feels good for you in child's pose? A wider knee, maybe you walk your hands a bit more forward, pop up onto fingertips. What feels good? What is it that you need? There's no rights or wrongs with this. But as you transition here into your practice, can you meet it with grace? Hey, I see some of the new people joining. Mary Kay, Ellen, Lindsay, Jen, Kim, what's up, ladies? Gentlemen, good to see y'all here. Good. I invite you to set an intention for your practice. Turn your palms to face the sky and dedicate your practice up to someone, to something. You'll certainly get benefits by being here, but who else in your life, what else in your life can benefit by the time you spend here on your mat, taking care of yourself in the community with your Power Life family all around the world? Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, take your palms down to your mat. Inhale, tabletop pose. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, stack your hips over your knees, cows and cats. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, take your gaze forward. Exhale, cat pose. Press the earth away, round your spine, huck your navel up and in. Good. And then move through two more of those on your own, nice and slow, controlled movements. As you transition, don't rush to the next pose. Enjoy it. Use your full breath to get there, like you're moving through honey, some molasses, some mud. Slow and controlled, feeling each vertebral articulation. Good. And then with your next inhalation breath, come back to a neutral spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay with your breath. Walk your hands about a palm print forward. Roll to the balls of your feet. And as you transition here into your downward facing dog, what do you need? What feels good? I like to walk my dog out. Maybe you want to wag your tail, sway your hips side to side. It's not a right or a wrong. Do what feels good. Don't want you to work on a connection with your hands. Spread your fingers nice and wide like starfish. And then grip the mat. Press into the L shape of your hand and squeeze your hands isometrically towards one another. Hug up through your low belly. Send your booty up and back. Get longer through your spine. Breathe in. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Breathe. Transition to the top of the mat and notice your transition. Did you take one step to get there? Did you take 47? How did that transition resemble the transitions in your life? Did you rush to get there? Did you take your time to get there? Did you notice how you even got there? Which foot led? Which foot followed? Then find an arm variation that serves you. Lots of different options here. Grab opposite elbows or biceps. Ani here got her hands to the nape of her neck, letting the weight of her arms traction her cervical spine. Soften into your knees as much as you need to. You have bent knees, generous bend, or straight legs, not a right or wrong. Good. Release your hands down to your mat. Bring your feet in towards one another. Your big toes might touch. You can also keep your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, come all the way up. Exhale, find a back bend. Cactus arms, lift your heart skyward. Inhale, rise mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees. Keep your spine long as you dive forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plank pose. Stay here and breathe. Now, mindfulness right here. Which foot did you step back with? Did you notice that? And there's not a right foot or a wrong foot to step back with. When you notice how those transitions happen, find some balance in it throughout your practice. Press your hands down into your mat. Broaden your upper back. Shift your heels over the balls of your feet. Now tighten up through your leg muscles. Breathe in. Downward facing dog with your exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Go underneath your body. Kiss your knee to your elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to chest. Squeeze your hands together, round through your back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm, open through your hip, runner's lunge. Breathe. It's early in your practice. You don't need to go in the fullest runner's lunge variation that you love, but transition slowly into your practice, into your body. What do you need? You want to stay on off your back knee or drop it to the earth. You can roll to the knife edge of your foot. Good. Wherever you are, come back up onto your palms, come to the ball of your back foot. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Place your foot between your hands. Inhale, standing splits pose. Breathe. I like to use blocks in standing splits. I've got strong hamstrings, tight hamstrings, and so the blocks bring the earth closer to me. Level out your hips here. So you're getting a good stretch in the backside of your standing leg, but I want you to fire into your left glute and hamstring to lift your leg. Your leg's not on spring break anymore. Spring break's over, at least for the next, 35, 40 minutes we're together. So find strength in that leg. Breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, hollow out your low belly. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Breathe. Lots of options here. You can find a steeple mudra to do this. You can grab your wrist. You can hold an imaginary beach ball. You can bring a hand to a hip. Stretch through your side bodies. Square your hips and your shoulders forward and equally distribute the weight between both of your feet. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Switch your grip as needed. Exhale, side bend over to your left. Stay with your breath. Knit your low ribs together so you're not really expanding out through the chest. I want length through the side bodies as your priority. Now soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, back bend. Lift your heart skyward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Keep your spine long. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank pose. Stay for your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, please. Exhale, touch your knee to your right elbow, underneath your body, twist here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest. Squeeze your hands together. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm, open through your hip, runner's lunge. Breathe. Different side. As you transition into the left side of your body, you can acknowledge the differences you might be feeling right to left without judging them. There's certainly some differences there. That's normal. That's okay. Breathe into those spaces of tightness. Embrace this transitional period we're going through. We're always hustling around so much. Take things slow. Come up onto the ball of your back foot. Come back to your hands. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Stay with your breath. Shift weight forward to the ball of your standing foot. Lift your left kneecap, fire your quads, release your left hamstring, and fire into your right leg as you lift it skyward. The way we move on our mats is exactly the same way we move in our lives. So this class, my class, is for anybody who chooses to explore yoga as a road to a better understanding. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, reset your spine. Exhale, fold. Sun A with breath. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, center. Take it left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Plant your hands, step back, slow through your transition. Inhale, upward facing dog, broaden through your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. Now just observe how your body, how your mind, how your emotional state, your mental state has transition just through 10 minutes of practice. You can do this on your own anytime. Let your breath come in. Your mind is going to follow your breath. So the key to controlling your mind, friends, is controlling your breath. Empty all the air out of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Breathe, Utkatasana. Ani's doing my favorite thing. She grabs a block and places it between her thighs. Annika and myself, we both have some low back challenges. So the block there helps us engage in more, forces us to almost internally spiral through the thighs. Take your belly button, magnetize it towards your spine. Protect your low back. And then how's the quality of your breath? Notice if your breath has transitioned at all. Yeah, maybe you're working harder here. So can you breathe deeper, breathe slower so you can sit deeper, so you can hold a pose longer? Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, high to mid plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep your legs strong to protect your low back. Exhale, down dog, lift from your belly. Breathe in, lift your right leg, please. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, simple twist, breathe. Take your right arm skyward. I love a block underneath your left hand here, your rooted hand. A block, pinch your fingertips or both. And that will help to flatten out your low back. Now, the tendency is for the arm to go sideways like this. But I find if I reach forward enough, I find so much more space in my shoulder girdle. Plus, that I can swing my arm around like I'm playing air guitar. And it just works on my air guitar game. So play air guitar if you want to here. Roll out your wrist. It's okay to laugh and have fun in yoga, guys. Take a breath in here. Exhale, crescent lunge, vertical twist. Breathe. You got to really squeeze your thighs together so you can lift up with strength, with power, with grace. Reach your right hand more towards the back of your space. Shift your shoulders over your hips. Squeeze your legs together. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Stay and breathe. Parallel your back foot to the back edge of your mat. You might even look at your back foot. If your back foot is turned outward, turn the toes in a little bit more. Parallel it to the mat. This is going to reduce torque on your back knee, which over time can cause some discomfort. Change these transitions where you need to optimize the longevity of your practice and your well-being. Breathe in here. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay with your breath. Hinge forward and reach. And then where do you need to place your front arm? It's not about the depth in this pose. I wanted to focus on the length through your side bodies. So you might rest your forearm on your thigh. You might reach your arm skyward. I like to bring my bicep by my ear to get really long through my side body. Press your right arm into your right leg. Start to get longer through your right side. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay with your breath. Recommit into your lunge. Bring your front knee back over your front ankle. Now lengthen out of your waistline. Get long through your side body. And as you reach your right arm skyward, turn your palm to the back of your mat, but plug your shoulder head back down into its socket. This is a reminder internally for your body physiologically, for your parasympathetic nervous system to continue to fire so you stay calm and focused as you do the work. Take a breath in. Exhale, Skandasana to the back of your mat. Breathe in. So what I like to do here on this one is I take this big ball of energy from my back end and go, Richard, I know you're on here. Give me a sound effect, brother. If you guys are with Richard right now, he loves making sound effects. He's like my official sound effect master in class. Press your front heel down into your mat and drag it towards the back of your mat. I want you to get a stretch through your right hamstring, your inner groin as well. And now get a bit longer through your spine. Exhale. Inhale, high plank, hinge forward. Option to keep your right leg lifted as you step it back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift your left leg, please. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, simple twist. Stay with your breath. Now notice, did you go back to your normal Move. There you go, Annika. Did you see her reach up and forward? Now, that's not going to work for all of us. We've all got different anatomy, different bodies. But if you're always going sideways, again, try this front when I find so much more space. Breathe in. Exhale, crescent lunge with a vertical twist. Stay with your breath. Nice job, Annika. You see the grace that she rose up with? Now find your drishti. And maybe you play with your gaze a little bit. Gaze at the side of your space. Gaze towards your back thumb, or maybe close down your eyes and gaze at the back of your eyelids for more challenge. Empty the air out of your lungs. Inhale, warrior two. Stay with your breath right here. You guys all know warrior two. If you know it, close down your eyes. Go inside. Transition your practice in this way. And so instead of relying on what you look like, where you maybe don't have the mirrors that you're accustomed to at the studio, how can you feel more in your practice? Where's your breath? How's it being directed in your body right now? And exhale, extended side angle. Stay with your breath. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Length, once again, is the priority. Annika, Mary Kay says, go Annika. Hey, Kelly, what's up? I see you working, but watching. I love it. Exhale here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stay with your breath. Keep this as a side stretch. Point your belly button towards the side of your space. Reach up and back. Get long through both side bodies. Avoid collapsing into your backside. And gaze where it's comfortable. On the other side, Annika was gazing down or sideways. This time she's gazing up. It might just feel better on her neck. That's okay. Feel good. You do you. Good. Breathe in here. Exhale, Skandasana, that big movement. You'll find the more stretch you'll achieve as well as you isometrically engage. Oh, so Annika's a human. Fantastic. I like it. She's not a robot, ladies and gentlemen. She is a human being. Exhale here. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank. Ekapada, once again, is your up level, or use your knees. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, guys, we're going to move through that sequence. We might just do that one more time. I'm going to check my watch here and see how we're doing on time, because I do want to get you guys out of here after the 45 minutes that I promised. 15, we'll see how it goes. I'm not quite sure. Playing it by ear. Empty all the air out of your lungs. One breath in. Travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, small change here. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Stay and breathe. Annika's got some low back challenges, so she's just taking a vertical twist. If you're taking prayer twist, make sure your knees are together in one line. Lift your heart towards your thumbs. I like to keep my hands together. Some of you might like to fly your arms. It doesn't feel great in my body. Every breath in, I want you to find some length through your spine. Every exhale, a bit more twist, a bit more space. Last exhale. Inhale, chair pose, come back to center. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Stay with your breath. Once again, take a look down at your knees. Your right knee is looking out, peeking forward. It's like, yo, is there a pizza party over there? Pull back in space. The pizza party's after class, you guys. But and it's probably a solo pizza party. Hopefully you have some solo pies at home. Sit your booty a little lower. And as you drop your butt 2 inches, lengthen your side bodies by 2 inches. Last exhale. Inhale, chair. You guys are working hard. I know it at home. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job, you guys. Really great work. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to mid plank. Squeeze your elbows towards your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Broaden through your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, please. Now we flow. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, simple twist forward and up. Exhale, crescent lunge, vertical twist. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle. Length is your priority. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Stay low in your lunge. Exhale, Skandasana, glide to the back of your mat. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, mid plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sail your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, simple twist. Exhale, crescent lunge, vertical twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Slow it down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your whole breath to get there. Exhale, skandasana. Play into the transition. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, mid plank. Keep your legs strong. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. I got confused. I was reading Courtney's comment about pizza. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, lift your torso. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Yes, Courtney, we did say pizza. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana. Ain't no party like a power life party with pizza. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, mid plank. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, simple twist. Take your time. Exhale, vertical twist, crescent lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Use your whole breath to get there. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, skandasana, glide to the back of your space. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank, your version. Exhale, mid plank. Inhale, what's up, dog? Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here. I know you might have the space heater at home pumping, or maybe you're in front of the fire sweating. If you need to drop and grab a drink of water, now's a great time to grab a sip. But we're going to get moving again in just a few more minutes. So notice where in your life you might be rushing to the next destination. When you're trying to either hold on too tight to a transition, or you're creating anxiety and stress for yourself. We find most of the time, consciously to make our lives more difficult. So I encourage you to take a look. Is there some place that you're holding on too tight? Resisting too much, fighting ease? Is there a place that you're rushing to get to or hyper-focusing on? There's always room to let go, to stop fighting ourselves, room to breathe. So let go even just for a moment of what you're trying to get to in order to see what you already have. Empty all the air out of your lungs. Breathe in fully. Exhale, forward fold top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, standing figure four on your right leg. Breathe. Lift your left leg up. Take your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Now drop your booty down. Energetically send your left knee down towards your mat. And I like to actually sometimes even take my hand and help it get down there, or even my elbow. And now from here, twist. So I want you to take some part of your left arm to some part of your left leg. You might keep it more vertical. I like to actually grab a hold of my foot and place my tricep onto my tricep. And then lift your heart towards your thumbs, lengthen through your spine. And there's different variations that you can take that work for you. Annika's got a great variation here with the vertical twist. Last exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, eagle pose. Breathe. Bend deeply into your right leg. Take your left leg up and over and bring your left arm underneath your right. For me to actually get into this pose, a lot of times I've got to come out of alignment and I twist sideways, and then I come back into alignment so I can find the full bind. That works for my body. That's my transition in. What works for you? You can always place your left toes on a mat, on a block, on a soup can, on a small child's head if they're there for your block. Just don't wake them if they're napping. Don't wake the baby. Lift your elbows up to shoulder height. Press your hands away from your forehead. Exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, warrior three. Stay with your breath here. Lots of options for your warrior three. Full extension through your hands. You can bring your hands to your heart center, but I want you to make a letter T side body wise. You can even fly your arms backward depending on what might be in front of you from a space perspective. Hug up through your belly. I want some strength through your back leg. Fire into your back leg. Use your butt. Use your hamstring. Keep it strong. And now hug up more into your right low belly. Breathe in. Exhale, standing splits. Breathe. Now I want you to notice the transition. We did standing splits earlier in class in our Sunday. Now that we're in standing series, how has your body transitioned to maybe allow you to feel or experience something different in the pose now? My hand balance, my arm balance junkies out there, if you want to get upside down into a handstand, plan them down, get up. But we got some more arm balances coming up too, so mindful. Can't do it all. Stay with your breath. Good, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. This time for prayer twist, we'll transition into side crow. So Annika doesn't do prayer twist because of her back, so I'll show you guys in side crow. Hop back so you guys can see me. Hands down to the side. Now I think from here, lift your inside foot first. So this is your right foot on this side. Hinge forward, squeeze your elbows in, lift your feet up. And then you can do some different variations with your feet. You can also use your right elbow as a crutch to your right hip. And if you've got side crow down and you're looking for something a bit more challenging in your practice as well, you can transition from side crow, bring your knees back together, hug up through your belly, pull your lower leg out to hurdler's pose. So I show you guys that transition one more time at home. Side crow, knees in, hug up through your belly. You got to slide your leg out, squeeze your elbows in, and then kick back to your hurdler. Challenging, hard. Whew. Oh my gosh. And when you're done playing around, back to child's pose when you're ready. Catch your breath, reconnect in with your intention. And those are hard. Side crow to hurdler. Not easy things to do. So back in child's pose. Reconnect for whom you're breathing for today. What you're breathing for today. And just take a moment of gratitude to honor what it is that you have in your life, who you have in your life right now. This is a time of transition for us, guys. And the more we can band together and find togetherness through coming to these classes, by finding ways to connect, it helps us through this transition. So where and who can you help? Empty the air out of your lungs. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, Mary Kay, act. That is challenging. I love your guys' comments. Breath in here. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, standing figure four on your left leg. Stay and breathe. So we'll take a couple breaths here in standing figure four before we transition to the next layer of the pose with the twist. So drop your booty even lower. Energetically or with some gentle physical love, press your right knee down. Lift your pubic bone towards your navel, neutralize your pelvis now for the twist. Some part of your right arm to some part of your right leg or foot. So at home, I'm going to show you guys here on this side. Woo! It's hard. Boom. It might look like this. It might look like this. Totally fine. Or again, for me, I take my tricep to my foot. Gaze down for more grounding and balance. You want more challenge, gaze up or to the side. Last exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Stay and breathe. If you guys took Ani's class the other day that we posted up, got a challenging balance series in there that I fell out of. And that's okay if you fall out. Means that you're human. Get back up and try again. That means you're a yogi. That's part of the transitional process of our practice. If you learn to do that on your mat, you can transition that out into your life and learn to get back up when you fall down. Last exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, warrior three. Stay with your breath. Nice slow transition. Did you guys see that? Take it nice and slow. It might take you 3 or 4 or 5 breaths to move into the pose, and that's okay. And can that indicate where in your life? Are you moving slow? Or do you try to get from A to B as fast as you can and you have no clue how you got there? How many times have you driven somewhere and you're not quite sure how you got there because you were not paying attention? Breathe in here. Exhale, standing split chest. I know you guys were still in the pose. Stay and breathe. Hug up through your left low belly here. The tendency a lot of times is sag into your left hip. I want a nice flat low back so I can grab my daughter's tea sets. I can put them right on your low back. I can use grandma's fine china and it's not going to fall off. Strengthen more into your lifted leg. Kick towards the back of your space. Melt your heart down towards your shin. Maybe even take your gaze up towards your navel. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Breathe. So you can stay in prayer twist or vertical twist like Ani's doing here. Again, if you want to take the arm balance, side crow. The deeper you get in, I like to pop up onto my heels and then get the deeper. So if you're up here, more challenging if you get deeper in. Deeper into the twist, more accessibility. Plant your hands down. Hinge forward, gaze down and pass. And you want to lift your inside foot first, your left foot on this side. Squeeze your elbows together or take your left elbow to your left hip and lift up. And if you want to work on the transition here on this side to side crow to hurdlers, hug up, pull your knee out, and then kick back and out. Oh, we got some guy with a leaf blower outside. What's up, brother? And then come back to child's pose. Not always a graceful way to do so, but reconnect in with your breath, reconnect in with your intention. Good, then make your way back to downward facing dog. Notice where your mind is at. The mind follows the breath, so control your breath so you can control your mind. Inhale, lift your right leg, please. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Breathe. Take your right knee towards your right thumb, gaze out over your right shoulder. And the reason we do this, it brings your left hip down and forward. So when you come back, notice if your left hip pulls back in space, you have to take your left knee and continue to drag it forward. Take your right knee, pull it back in space. And yeah, sleeping pigeon. If you're tilting heavily towards the right side, if your right side back is lower than your left side, a block underneath your right tush can help level some things out. Pull your right knee towards your right hip. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then notice your breath. Is your breath still there? Sleeping pigeons, make your way back up onto your palms. Come to the ball of your back foot with an inhale, three-legged dog. Extend your right leg up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg, please. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Ekapata Raja Kapotasana. Stay and breathe. With the same amount of mindfulness and attention to the transition to the pose, take what you need on this side. Move with mindfulness, attention to detail. Guys, one of the things I've experienced is some pain. And pain, I think, is a relatively objective physical phenomenon. Suffering are psychological resistance to what is happening. So events might create physical pain, but they don't themselves create the suffering. It's our resistance to what is that creates suffering. Stress in my life happens when I resist what is. So what I'm noticing is that the only suffering in my life is my mind's resistance to life as it unfolds. Where can I find more acceptance? Where can you find more acceptance to the transitions that are occurring? Come back up onto your palms, ball of back foot, please. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last breath in here. Exhale, forward, or drop to your knees, hop through, take a seat, seated forward fold. Annika just ruled, I saw that. Seated forward fold, pull the flesh out from your feet, back and out. With an inhale, find a long spine, either reach up or press your fingers down. Exhale, seated forward fold. And notice here in this pose, are you fighting to get to the destination, to touch your toes? Or can you find acceptance with where you're at as you transition over time and accept where you are? This pose isn't just about stretching the hamstrings. It's about igniting the parasympathetic nervous system as well. So you can start to prepare for Savasana, for meditation, for rest and relaxation. Last exhale. Inhale, lift your torso vertical. And then slowly lower all the way down onto your back. Pull your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Give it a squeeze. You can roll out your ankle if that feels good. Use your right knee like a stir stick to get into your right hip. When you're ready, breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Stay with your breath. Scoot your booty a little bit to the right as needed. Anchor your right shoulder blade down onto your mat. Keep your breath full and deep. Oh, hey, Colleen in Fort Myers and Trish in Denver. Good seeing you guys. Slowly come back to center. Hug your right knee back in. Then extend your leg long and twist to the other side. Pull your left knee in. Give it a squeeze. Roll that ankle. Roll out into your hip. What feels good. And when you're ready, breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Keep your breath full and deep. Breathe into your side bodies. Breathe length into your side bodies. Slowly come back to center. Bring both knees in. Happy baby's pose. In happy baby's pose, you might capture the backs of your hamstrings, the insides of your knees, the outsides of your feet. But I want your priority to be your low back glued to your mat. And create a little tug of war with yourself. So as you pull down, kick away. Maybe a little playful rock to your side, and we'll give some virtual high foot vibes to our neighbors. So who in our community can you give a high foot vibe to virtually right now? Send them some energy, send them some love. And come back into center. Give your knees a squeeze. Bring your forehead up to your knees. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a breath in. Reconnect in with your intention. Exhale, Shavasana. Let everything go here. Let your legs fall open. Turn your palms to face the sky so you can receive in the benefits of your practice. Let your breath return to a normal state. Let go of Ujjayi breathing, let go of muscular engagement. And with your breath, if you tend to let your mind wander, just watch an unforced inhale and exhale with your breath. And I'll bring you out in a couple moments. If you're blessed with the gift of time today, I invite you to stay in Savasana as long as you like, as long as you need. When you're ready to move on with your day, first invite depth of breath back into your lungs. Notice and feel the transitional rise and fall of your belly. And then bring a mindful movement to your fingers and toes. Perhaps you touch the finger pad of each finger to the finger pad of your thumb. You can start to roll out your wrists and your ankles. And as you transition back, there's not a right or wrong way to reawaken. You do you. You do what feels good. With an inhale, find a full body stretch towards the back of your space. Then roll over onto your right side body. Your life is a story of transition. You're always leaving one chapter behind while moving on to the next. Change is situational. Transition, on the other hand, it's psychological. It's not those events, but rather the inner reorientation or self-redefinition that you have to go through in order to incorporate any of those changes into your life. Now, without a transition, a change is just a rearrangement of the furniture. It doesn't stick. It won't work because it doesn't take. So stop thinking about where you're not and be completely in love with where you are right now. Happiness is not a state to arrive at, but a manner of traveling. With your eyes closed, press up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together at your heart center in prayer. Anjali Mudra, sit up tall and proud. Softly bow your chin to your chest and honor yourself for the benefits you brought to yourself today, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And draw your thumbs up to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows. Bow forward to feel in the benefits of this practice. We honor each other when we say namaste. Namaste, friends. Worldwide community, thank you guys all so much for being here today. What a pleasure to lead you guys through your practice. Morgan, I didn't get a chance to say what's up to you out there, and thanks for joining in. My sister-in-law actually was going to join in from Portland too. Megan, hey, what's up, Andy? Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much all for being here. Keep checking back in with us. We're going to work on a little bit more of a defined schedule when these classes are going to be. So you can check in on the social channels to see what that is. Instagram, Facebook. You can follow me on MySpace because I'm old and that's pretty much what I know. Some of you guys are like, MySpace, what is it? What is that even? Annika's like, what? You're so old. I don't even know what that is. Ellen, thanks for being here. Miranda, thank you. Bella, Rachel, Emily, Mary Kate, Frank. Yeah, brother. Good seeing you. Amy, thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, Angela? Dow, thanks, brother. Good seeing you, homie. Mr. Smile, brother. Angela, thank you, hon, for being here. Amelia, love it. Love it. Hey, Christina. Hey, what's up, Heather? Good seeing you. Good emailing with you today. We'll be in touch. Andrew, Shauna, good seeing you guys. JV, what's up, brother? Kelsey, Rachel, yeah, guys. I love it. I love it. Thanks for coming through today. Jill, thank you. Love you. Guys, that was fun. That was awesome. You guys have any feedback for us, ways we can be of more service to you? Please holler, let us know. If there's ways we can optimize, we're doing our best with what we've got and trying to turn this stuff quickly for you guys. We're going to start doing daily drops with some content we've been filming here over the last few days as well. So look for that stuff. And so trying to keep everybody healthy mentally and physically and connected as we move through this time of transition, you know? Allie, awesome. Ben, hug, yeah, brother. Ben and I hug all the time. We're like, we're literally every single time we go back and forth. I say, which side you gonna go on, dude? Awesome. Thanks, Rachel. Playlist was on point. She says, as always, has some good beats in there. At least I like, and If you don't like them, there's plenty of other playlists on the Spotify, the Power Life Spotify account. So there's some other ones that you guys can listen to if you don't like what any of the teachers are playing. Brianna, thank you for being here. Thanks, Mary Kay. Love you, girl. Heidi, thank you for being here. Good seeing you. Throw up some comments. What else are you guys doing out there to stay occupied? One of the things we're working on too is some kids entertainment. We got a couple kids videos that we've filmed. My daughter did one last night that we've got up right now on the YouTube channel. And one of the first things she asked me this morning was wanting to do that again. So we've got some more of those coming down the pipe. We'll get some more stuff there. Mary Kay, I'm not going to answer that question. You can read it later. It's a question for you, Annika.
Oh. You don't read it now. I'm intrigued. Oh God. Mary Kay, I'm not answering that question, no.
Hey, what's up, George? Love you, brother. Why? Because I love everybody, because we're all connected. Guys, keep coming back. Keep showing up for these classes. It's an honor and a pleasure to produce these for you guys. Happy we can continue to be of service to our community and to the world. And quite frankly, there's people out there probably watching that we've never even met before. So happy to be of service to you guys. Peace and love to y'all. Anything else you want to say, Miss Annika?
No, bye, love you all.
Bye, guys. We'll see you again next time. Take care. Thanks for being here today.